it's like language, you know? You have these moves to do, this music that's playing, and it all comes down to expressing yourself. And then it becomes like that story everyone's watching. Who is this character? Who is this dancer? What is he talking about? What is he dancing like? My name is Tony Huynh, and they call me bboy Yin. I represent Mighty Floor Poets crew from Garden Grove and Westminster, down in California. I started dancing back in high school, and we came from a group of friends that created a hip-hop club together. The president and the vice president of that club was Winsome Roderos, my friend, and another friend of mine, his name is Tony Yin Huynh, also Dumbo from Poyotics, you might have heard of him. And these guys were like, they're really kind to us. Like, we're just like, a group of people that didn't have any experience whatsoever. Some of us were really shy. Like, I was really shy back then as well. And they're like, hey, you want to learn dancing? And at first I was like, do I really want to learn dancing? I've never thought about something like that before. I was always like to myself, or hang out with like a small group of people, and I didn't know. I was like, yeah, might as well, right? Give it a try. Break out my bubble. I was really glad I did. I did that, and it allowed me to experience like total different side to life in my perspective at that time. Because you never really go out and do anything. So shy all the time, and you don't talk to people. But I learned a different way to communicate with others, and that was through dancing. The definition of a strong team would be under, how they bond. It's defined by how they bond. Like from my crew, for example, we always have a saying. It's that we're a family before we're a crew. So even if like we're not dancing together, we're still a family. And that helps the bond, because when we were going outside and doing something, that builds that builds memories, that builds like friendships, and for us it's like brotherhood. And when you're with your brothers doing the things that you love to do, that's all the support you need. So once you get out there and you see that in front of you there's a struggle, there's that person who you gotta defeat, and they know it too, so they back you up and you get even more confident. That's through the support of your crew. I believe that the support of the crew is crucial. Like in dancing, it's like if you go all out and your crew's not supporting you, then it doesn't look that great. But if your whole crew's vibing with you when you dance, it's like, wow, they're really into it, and it helps the viewers too. The viewers audience gets really into it. It's like, oh man, this thing's getting crazy. It gets really competitive. Like they're up rocking, and they're doing all these different types of top rocks, and it's fun to watch. For me, it's like being in those moments. It's like gives that battle flavor too. Like, oh yeah, this is a part of the story where it's like it's getting intense. For choreography, it's like you take whatever style it is, and you do it, right? Like popping, you can do popping choreo, b-boying choreo, hip hop choreo. Choreography in that zone is like free as well, because you're free to do whatever it is to that music, that set, that choreography piece that you're about to perform. And at the same time, for b-boys, it's like that too, because you have a song that's going on right now, and you need to hit that beat, and that beat, with this move, and this move, like that, and execute it perfectly. Then what's the difference in that motion, practice is the whole way. Practice is the whole life. You know, for dancing, like, even if you take a forward step, you're practicing. Even if you go out to the tournaments and you battle for like another time, it's still part of the practice. Everything is step forward to getting better, right? To doing something that, you know, you've never experienced before. Maybe you've lost that battle, so what? But that's an experience for you to learn from. Now you can go back and reflect. As a person, I reflect upon actions daily. You know, before you go to sleep or before you wake up, you know, it doesn't take that much time to look back at what you did that day. And having that is a way to grow. Reflecting is a way to grow. But not only reflection is important, but actually doing it, actually allowing yourself to change. And for me, it's like when I reflect and I see something that's unwholesome, like doesn't benefit everybody, then I have to change it, because that's part of my cultivation. Cultivation isn't just about what you wear, you know. If I'm wearing regular clothing or if I'm wearing a robe, it doesn't matter, because what counts is what I'm saying, what I'm thinking, and what I'm doing. I took that 3-year break from society in order to learn something. I've learned very little compared to what the monks practice for their whole lives, yes, but it's not like I've left my practice. I just have to learn how to juggle it now. I wanted to come back in order to understand why I'm living like this, why people live like this, and how to reach into them. And that's what I've learned from, you know, the trip as well. Traveling 9 countries, learning different perspectives, learning different cultures, so that you could reach out to them. You could reach out and help them. And everyone wants to increase in something. They always want to get better than what they are right now. But how many people want to actually get better with their mindset? How, like, their mentality? It's like, for me, that's the most important thing. I left for 3 years to become a monk because I wanted to search for that. I wanted to grow. You know, I wanted to grow myself as a person, and I wanted to help other people. You know, it was a quest for compassion. I wanted to go out and do whatever I could to, you know, charity work, teaching people the experiences that I had in order to inspire them to change. The most important thing is inspiring people to change their mentality. And as a person, you know, that mentality, no matter where you go, it's always going to be with you. So how will you be happy then? If you have this mentality that's limiting you. For me, opening the mind is getting rid of all those limits. For me, it's like I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the 3 years that I've left to travel the world, and towards all my teachers that have taught me things throughout those years. And even before that, you know, like, I'm thankful for my crew that's been sticking with me, and even when I came back, like, they're still here by my side, and we're still gonna, you know, progress together. And thankful for friends and family who, you know, who've been supporting me. Keep it, like, tranquil within yourself, and just go through your day. And that's, for me, that's how I want to live my life. No matter what I'm doing in life, you know, if it's big business or, you know, if it's just living a simple life, it doesn't matter, but just be content. You know, be content with how it is, and your mind will improve.